Hey everyone, today I'm going to show you how to create this eye look right here using the new Melt Cosmetics eyeshadow stack called Cheese in Parties. If you've never heard of Melt Cosmetics eyeshadow stacks, it's these individual eyeshadows that are magnetic together. There's also a little mirror, and we're going to play around with these shades today to create this look. So let's jump into it. First thing we're going to do is prime our eyelids. Today I'm using concealer. This happened to be the one I was using on my face, so I used it to prime my eyelid. It is from L'Oreal. It's the Infallible Pro Glow. Mine's in the shade Classic Ivory. I'm just going to sweep some of that on my eye, and then you can take a brush or a sponge and just sort of blend it out, covering the entire lid to the brow bone. This is a nice way to make sure that there's no discoloration on your lid peeking through as well. Then, because there isn't a shade in this stack that matches my skin tone, my eyelid color, I'm just grabbing some of a neutral color from the Too Faced Natural Eyes palette. I'm just putting heaven everywhere that I put the concealer down. So a nice big brush will get this done a lot quicker. This is just going to make the next shadows apply a lot easier. And also, since the stack doesn't have a nice neutral brown, that's the thing with these stacks, is it's only a few colors, so you do sort of have to dip into other palettes. I'm just grabbing Nudie from that same Too Faced palette, and I'm going to focus that right up here. Last Caress we're going to use in the crease as well from the stack, but I just wanted a little bit of a neutral brown so that we wouldn't have a gap between the brow bone highlight and the crease shade. After the shade, we'll exclusively be using the Cheese in Parties stack. Now with the same brush, we're going to go into Last Caress, tap off the excess because they are a little powdery, and focus that right in the crease. This look is really simple, but it looks a little bit edgier than a normal everyday eye, but it's pretty basic in the way that you apply it. Back and forth motions. We'll be dipping into the shadow quite a bit just to keep building and making it smokier as we go. Now this eye I did before putting my face makeup on, so I could cut out that edge very easily. I recommend that if you want a really sharp edge on the end of your eye. We'll come back to that shade. Now we're going to go into Mean Streak, which is the deepest matte in the stack. And we're going to just pop some. Look at that color. This is probably one of my favorite shades. I think it might be my favorite. Oh, it's so pretty. It's that perfect deep plummy shade. We're doing a soft halo eye, so we're going to focus this in the outer and inner corners. We'll be doing some blending. I'm going back into Last Caress. And like I mentioned before, just continue building. And then we'll blend some more. Make sure to check both sides as you're working so you can see where you need to add and maybe blend a bit more in certain areas. Depending on your crease brush, you can also do a little bit of blending with that as well. Then we'll go into a Skeleton Kiss on a really flat, tiny brush like this and focus it right in the center the lid. Now I like to put it on dry first, and then you can spray it with a setting spray to give it more of a shine. And before I do that, I'm also going to take some right under the brow. This shade also makes a really pretty highlight. I did mix it with the highlight I have on today. And blending brush. I'm actually going to switch brushes for the one that I'm going to spray with the setting spray, because this one is going to help be a little easier to go in the inner corner as well. So I'm taking a nice small flat brush with the shadow already on it, giving it a spritz, and bam. Oh, look at that. Magic. Just gives such a pretty added effect to the eyeshadow. And if you need to go back in the deepest shade, you can certainly do that. And we're taking some Colourpop Cream Gel Liner. This is in the shade Best O. And we're going to focus that in the waterline. This color is very similar to the She's in Party's eyeshadow. See how similar they look? It's so weird. And then speaking of that shade, we're using it next. And we're gonna press it, make sure to press, and smooth out. If you press it and smooth it out, you're less likely to get fallout, which means shadow that gets all over the rest of your face. And we're not gonna bring it all the way in. Just probably about right here. And we're taking Mean Streak on a flat brush and putting that right underneath. Oops. And we're going to take Last Caress, pop that right in this corner here, and slightly under the rest of the shadows. Once that's done, you go back into Skeleton Kiss, and just finish off the inner corner. And if you want to clean up the edge of your makeup, you can just take a little bit of concealer. I'm just going to dot some onto there. Take a concealer brush and gently sweep out. Normally I wouldn't do this after I already put my makeup on, but just to show you. So that's a pretty simple, easy look to do with this new She's in Party stack from Melt Cosmetics. I was going to do something a little bit more complicated, but I thought, you know what, let's keep it simple. I'm still trying to decide if I like this mascara from Tarte. It's a mini one of the Man Eater, and I'm just gonna throw some on. There are parts of it that get kind of gloppy, dries really fast. And here is the final eye look. I hope you like it. It also pairs really well with this Tarte lipstick. It's what I'm wearing right now. It's their Color Splash lipstick in Salt Life. I hope you guys enjoyed this eyeshadow tutorial. Please let me know your thoughts on the eyeshadow stack, on the look, any of your other thoughts. I love hearing from all of you in the comments down below. And as always, please remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment. It really helps out my channel. And until next time, I will see you guys in my next video. Until next time, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, everyone.